How to make a survival kit. In creating a survival kit, remember it's important to keep it simple, because when it comes to survival, it's easy to get lost in the world of options. Also, keep it small. You'll be more likely to take a lightweight, compact kit with you than you will a large, bulky kit. Number 1. Emergency contact. Let someone know where you'll be going and when you'll be back. Number 2. Proper clothing. Bring layers for the most extreme weather you'll be facing for the season. In the summer and warmer climates, that can usually be accomplished with 2 layers. You should be able to survive in cold weather with just 3 or 4 layers. Have at least one brightly colored layer that will be easy to spot in an emergency. Number 3, bring a map. It's not enough to just have a map with you. In case you lose the map, always have an exit strategy before you start and know whether you need to head east, west, north, or south to the nearest road, unobstructed by natural obstacles such as canyons or rivers. And if you become lost, stay put, make noise, and be seen. Compass. You don't need to have a super fancy compass. You won't be trying to find waypoints. You just need to be headed in the right direction. Number 5, food. Bring enough food to last the duration of your outing plus 1 day. The extra can be as simple as several high-energy protein bars or a sandwich bag filled with good old raisins and peanuts. Number 6, water container. Use a metal or plastic container that can store enough water to sustain you through your trip or between water sources. Many survivalists say to use metal water containers so you can sterilize your water by boiling it, but it's difficult to find a sealed metal container that isn't lined with some sort of plastic, which is meant to minimize corrosion and a metallic flavor to the water. Number 7, water purification. Boiling water actually takes a lot of energy. Finding wood, collecting water, boiling water, and then cooling water with a broken leg could take hours. On the other hand, it takes almost no time to insert a lightweight filter straw into nearly any water source to drink. Ultraviolet water purifiers are nearly as fast and allow you to purify more water at once. There's nothing like taking a big gulp of water when you're really thirsty. Water pumps are another good option, but a bit heavier. Use iodine pills as a last resort because they taste terrible, which could add to an already uncomfortable situation. Number 8, flint or lighter. Fire steel is nearly indestructible, and die-hard survivalists will tell you it's the only option. However, flint can be tricky for even the experienced. It requires very dry tinder and knife or steel to light. A Bic lighter, on the other hand, can add speed in a desperate situation because it combines fire steel, striker, and fuel. They usually work when they're wet, but if you're really concerned, pack 2 in a Ziploc bag. Bring a knife. A knife is especially helpful in gathering fuel when it's wet. A knife that also has a saw blade makes it possible to gather wood from small standing dead trees and branches that are drier inside because they're not absorbing moisture from the ground. Number 10, headlamp. Make sure your headlamp has a blinking option so it can be set out as an emergency light beacon. It's always a good idea to have a spare pair of batteries too. Number 11, whistle. You can yell for help for about 15 to 30 minutes before losing your voice, whereas a small whistle can be blown indefinitely with little effort. Number 12, first aid. A basic first aid kit should include band-aids, ibuprofen, and a compression wrap. Number 13, emergency blanket. For most situations, a light mylar emergency blanket or space blanket is sufficient. Just make sure to get a new one every year or so because the edges of the thin plastic wears as it's jostled around in your pack while you're hiking. More active outdoor enthusiasts might prefer a thicker emergency bivvy or tarp that is reflective on one side and bright colored on the other to signal for help. An emergency tarp is better for extreme weather too, and regular use as an alternative shelter to tent camping. Number 14, cell phone or emergency beacon. Cell phones are a great tool for summoning help, if you have cell phone coverage. Many people get themselves in trouble by assuming they'll have coverage in the wilderness, but that's often not the case. However, an emergency satellite beacon is an excellent alternative because it works in nearly every location open to the sky. However, subscription costs are a deterrent for some, and electronic devices should never be completely relied on since they have batteries and can malfunction. Number 15, make a list of these items and check them regularly when packing, and keep in mind that many wilderness emergencies occur after a series of safety measures fail. Making sure you have all your safety gear in place increases your chance of survival.